What's going on, guys? Going back to the channel. We got some serious Bears news here, boys. Serious bangers news here. Actually, half of it is. The other half actually really isn't, which I'm going to get to right now. So yesterday, I am driving home. Stopped my nice Tacoma. By the way, love Toyota Tacomas. Beautiful truck, I gotta say. But anyways, I'm in my Tacoma. Just got out of work. I'm sitting in my truck looking through my Instagram. All of a sudden I see that Drew Dalman, center for your Chicago Bears, as we know, played for the Falcons for 4 years, and then we signed him on a 3-year deal to play for the Bears, and maybe even more than that, because how he played this year was incredible. Pro Bowl center retires at the age of 27. Now, he told the Bears and I guess his agent or the media and all that he retired because his dad, I guess, has suffered from playing in the NFL or something like that. Something involving his dad and the NFL, and he just doesn't want to obviously mess up anything so bad to the point where obviously it affects him all through his entire life, which, yeah. Where he is playing right now is probably the most brutal spot of NFL football and football in general. The trenches. I mean, it is constantly just body shot, but hit, helmet to helmet. A lot of the times, I mean, yeah, it's rough. I played on the offensive line. I know what it is. It's not all fun. So, and I can't imagine how it is in the NFL. So, I mean, it sucks. But here's the good things. One, he did it before free agency and the draft. So you can easily fill in. Luckily, there's some good centers available. One of them being Tyler Lindenbaum, who, what I've been told, and what we all know, he is honestly a better center than Drew Dalman. So you could get an upgrade, honestly, funny enough. Problem, he apparently, for the cheapest price, goes for 20. His yearly payment, between 20 to 25 mil per year. That is a lot of dough for a center. He's gonna be better. He's gonna be really good, but man, that's a lot of money. So I don't know. And then there's also Tyler BDS, something like that, I believe, from the Commanders, who got cut. He's also pretty good, but not as good as like Drew Dalman and all them. But still, very good player, very good center. And then there's also the Bills free agent Connor McGovern, I believe is the name. Govern is also a free agent, so you have that too. And then obviously maybe in the draft, I have no idea, because I wasn't expecting to get a center. I wasn't expecting to Drew Dalman and say, hey, I'm gonna just hang it up. I'm done. Who here was expecting 27-year-old Drew Dalman to just say, you know what? No, I'm done. Not me. But anyways, Drew Dalman, you made the right move, honestly, because it's not worth it. It isn't, but good for him. Not great for the Bears, but luckily he did before free agency and draft. And free agency, there are some good centers available, especially Tyler Lindenbaum. hopefully we don't have to pay that much for him if we actually do get him. It would be crazy if we did get him on like a $90 million deal for 5 year deal for 90 mil. That would be crazy. But other news, DJ Moore gets traded to the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills traded their second round pick. Second round pick. Yes, you heard it correctly. We got a second round pick out of DJ Moore. Yes, we had to give up also our 5th round pick. But for a second, I mean, look at the history for Ryan Poles for second round picks. Okay? First year as a GM, Kyler Gore and Jaquan Brisker. Both of those guys, absolute studs. Then he got Jerron Dexter and Tyreek Stevenson. Then he got Ozzie Travelo and Luther Burden. And yes, he did get Shamir Turner. But right now, it's not looking too good. But you never know. So now we got 2 again. 2 second round picks again. And this could be some ammunition for a certain player over by the West area known as Max Crosby. Yes, there's been a lot of talk that the Bears might actually be trading to get Max Crosby. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I first of all, I gotta just say Ryan Poles did an absolute masterclass job. This was an A+ on the Bears. You got a second round pick out of DJ Moore. Yeah, you I don't know, 5th round, but second round pick, you could get another any great player. Look at all the players, like I showed you on the second round. All those guys are starters on our team. All of them are great players. Incredible. So yeah, DJ Moore got traded. Oh, and thankfully I didn't forget this. It frees up a lot of cap space too. So actually, I didn't even get to the cap space. So Drew Dalman and DJ Moore, all that cap that's being freed up is around 26, I thought, if I believe 25, 26 mil we have in cap space now. So, hey, and then obviously there's been talk about Tremaine Edmonds getting traded, even Tyson Bagent maybe getting traded, and then there's obviously, I believe, going to be some reconstructing contracts. Maybe we'll get 50 mil, probably not. Probably going to be 40-some mil cap space that we'll have. Could get a big name guy, like a trade for a Max Crosby. Or you could just go out there and get the big center and Tyler Lindenbaum and seal and get a guy for long term at center. I don't know. And then obviously a tackle, there Ozzie Travelo obviously going to be missing a lot of time. And whatever's going there at left tackle. Now of course there's a bunch of things going on at the offensive side, especially at the offensive line. You got question at a tackle, and now you don't even have a center. Great. And then DJ Moore gets traded. But that was expected. So now we wait, see what happens now. Does Max Crosby get traded to the Bears? That would be crazy. Does Tremaine Edmonds, Tyson Bagent get traded? What contracts do we reconstruct? I would assume at least 3 or so. Who are we going to sign? Free agency. Are we going to get Tyler Linderbaum or some center in free agency? Who are we going to sign in free agency? That's another thing. And obviously the draft now. We got that second round pick. Things are getting spicy. Things are getting spicy. But I do got to say, before I leave, I will like to say thank you, DJ Moore, for being such a great watch. DJ Moore, when you got traded, were involved in that trade with the number 1 pick. When Carolina traded like their number 1 and number 2s and you to us, I was hyped as shit. And, I mean, your first year was incredible. You should have been a Pro Bowl wide receiver. You were incredible your first year. I mean, you had so many memorable games, like that Commanders-Washington game, the night that Dick Butkus passed, and you just went off on the Commanders. You had 200 and some receiving yards, 3 touchdowns. You went completely off. I mean, you had such great games. The Browns game I went to, you killed it. You had 2 touchdowns. And then, obviously, you had not 1 but 2 game-sealing touchdowns against the Packers this year. I just got to say thank you, DJ Moore. You had some great moments for this Bears team. You were a good receiver. Yeah, there were some bad, but you know what? You not once but twice you beat the Pack. You were the main reason why we beat the Packers this year. So I got to say thank you. Thank you, DJ Moore, for being a Bear and being what you did. So, that's all that I got to say. Obviously, I will update you guys and say stuff and this and that if anything happens. Who knows? Who knows? But in the meantime, it was fun while it lasted. So I guess. I don't know. So, peace out. And, hopefully we trade for Max Crosby or something. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't know. I gotta get off. See y'all later. Goodbye.